In this video, we will tackle katakana, the other phonetic lettering system of Japanese. Each Japanese character will again be presented with an image to help you more easily remember its shape. If you concentrate and really visualize the examples, you will be able to read all katakana by the end of this video. Let's go! The nice thing about katakana is that you already know 8 characters. Look at this first set of kana. You can recognize all of them, right? They're just squared off versions of their hiragana counterparts. So we already know the kana for u, ka, ki, e, ri, mo, ya, and ni. There are also 8 more kana that are almost exactly like their hiragana counterparts. In the kana for se, the stroke on the right side is just turned into a hook on the horizontal stroke. And the 3 strokes in ke get pushed together so that they do not cross. This kana also looks like the letter K rotated 45 degrees. Ko has the same 2 lines on top, but is connected on the right side, which is a little weird because when it is written in calligraphy, the left side sometimes gets connected. So it's like a mirror image in katakana. For ra, the bottom becomes squared off and the dot on top becomes a line. And to looks like someone grabbed the top and bottom and stretched the character straight. The re kana removes the left side and widens, while the na kana removes the right side and widens. And finally, the mu kana is missing the cross stroke, but otherwise looks like an abstract rendition of its hiragana counterpart. So we can already read this word, but can you figure out the meaning?
Keiki.
Most words written in katakana were derived from English, but sometimes the sounds really got stretched to fit the Japanese phonetic system. The 2 strokes of the I kana get pushed together to make a character that looks like a slanted T. The O is missing the right side, but still has the small tail on the left. And the A kana is squared off without the dot on top. We can also imagine the A kana as looking like elevator doors. And the A looks like a sideways A with an extended slash through the middle. This is a very popular activity in Japan.
Karaoke.
The ta kana looks like the blade of a stone tomahawk. This word is actually spelled T-O, but the sound is ta. Try to read this word now.
Italia.
Besides Japan, China, and Korea, all country names are usually written in katakana. The me kana in katakana looks like an X, so this looks like it says Mex. And you can remember it by saying, why do they say Mexico when there's an X in Mexico? Here's another country name.
America.
The shi and tsu kana look like the underbite smile of a shih tzu, with the dots being the 2 eyes. And notice that we can tell these 2 kana apart by looking at the position of the swoop and the 2 dots. They follow the direction of their matching hiragana, as you can see in the lower right. Do you know which country this is?
Deutsche.
It's short for Deutschland, or Germany. The kana for sa looks like a saddle, with the bottom curve being the stirrups, and the protrusions at the top being the pommel and cantle. And remember that in hiragana, the small tsu kana can change the pronunciation of a word, making a slight pause and putting a slight emphasis on the following consonant. The same is true for katakana. So what is this word?
Soccer.
We can remember the nu kana by imagining that it looks like noodles being picked up with chopsticks, and the cross stroke is one of your chopsticks falling because it's so hard to eat noodles with chopsticks. Can you guess what this word means?
Canoe.
A suit hanger looks like the su kana, with the top looking like the hook of the hanger. And you have to cheer when you see someone pull off a one-handed handstand, or you make the noise ch and walk away thinking I could do that. Look at this word now.
Chess.
In order to accommodate some foreign sounds, the a, I, u, e, o kana will be made small to express them. Here the small a kana changes the sound from chi to che, making this the word for chess. Telephone poles look like the kana for te, as you can see here. So this is?
Tennis.
The ru kana looks like the legs and tails of a kangaroo. To remember this one, make a strong association with the long feet of the kangaroo and the upstroke on the right of the ru kana. And this is the word for Japanese pop stars.
Idol.
Or idol. If we look closely at the heel of a shoe, we can see the hi kana. There is no V sound in Japanese, so B is often used as a substitution. Can you guess this word?
ビデオ、
Here we have four kana that look almost exactly like. We already saw that the first is just the squared off version of the u kana. The second is missing the dot and looks like a question mark missing the dot. We can associate this with the question what or wa. The next is missing the stroke on the left and looks like this owl's mouth. And owls call out hoo, hoo. And the final kana has a cool swipe added to it to make it look like these cool hands, making the sound coo. Can you figure out this word?
ワイン、
Here we can see Arthur holding the holy sword in the stone. This kana is ho. Some words in katakana can be really long because they combine multiple words, like the following.
フライドポテト、
Madonna's infamous cone bra can help us remember the ma kana. Just associate the pointy corner of the ma kana with Madonna's cone bra to remember this kana. What do you think this means?
クリスマス、
Or Christmas. Downtown, the roads all go in squares, just like this kana for ro. Can you figure out what country this is?
ロシア、
Or Russia. If we break a long object in half, it looks like the ha kana. Think half to remember this kana. Here's another country.
パナマ、
The no kana is just a slash from the top right to the bottom left and looks like the slash in a no smoking sign. Can you read this country's name?
ノルウェー、
Or Norway. The kana for n and so both look similar to the kana for no with a dot added. The n kana follows the same pattern as its hiragana counterpart, and the strokes of so are the same as that of a y. So we can remember this by thinking of it as soy. You ever heard of this company?
ソニー、
And these are the stores you find all over Japan.
コンビニ、
Short for convenience store. To learn the mi kana, note that each stroke looks like the kanji for one, and brats are always saying, I'm number one, me, me, me. Do you know where this country is?
ナミビア、
The ne kana looks like a necktie hanging down from the collar of a shirt. And if we want to say this word, it's
ネクタイ、
to remember the yo kana, imagine a yodeler with their mouth wide open and their tongue sticking out while they yodel. And the u kana looks like the periscope on a U-boat or submarine. So this word is
ヨーロッパ、
Note that sometimes it's hard to tell if the tsu is small or big, so sometimes you just have to guess by sounding out the word. And finally, which country is this?
ニュージーランド、
Or New Zealand, land of the Kiwis. Now you can read any word in katakana, but you still have to figure out what the heck they mean. Try your hand at these.